It Ends is an existential horror film about a group of friends who are stuck in this infinite highway not knowing if it's going to end or not. Before I get to this review, leave a follow more film content. I've been hearing about this movie for a very long time this year that people who are in the horror community have absolutely loved it. I was hoping that this movie was going to be in theaters near me, but it didn't seem like it was going to happen anytime soon. But I'm glad that this movie is on the Letterboxd video store for me to rent. Although I will say that if you're looking for this movie in the highest quality and actually airplay to your TV, there's a good chance that you might not get that. So there might be some problems that needs to be fixed. But with the movie itself, I can definitely see why people love it, but I think it's not bad. The performances are pretty solid for the most part, that they honestly are the main strength of this movie, where the whole story is just them being on this one road. The conversation they talk about have to have some form of effectiveness to the story surrounding it, and I think it's actually pretty well done. There's a lot of self-reflection going on. There's a lot of these conversations that are just very small topics that you're at this point that there's just not much to talk about. I like the score of this movie. That's very chilling, and it's actually very cool to see a Ginger Roots song in here. There was an intense moment in this infinite highway that I thought was very well done. There are moments where it does feel very nice, and then there are moments that actually are very funny that leave me some breathing room. And as much as I do like the characters trying to explore this area and trying to figure this out, I don't think the movie explored enough. There are moments in this movie I feel like the characters should have done this, or they should have explored this, and the movie never acknowledges it. Which leads up to that sense of frustration of wanting more of the mystery that I'm not necessarily getting. But other than that, It Ends is a solid horror film that has some very interesting stuff going on, gathering with the restrictions of the budget to create something pretty effective for the most part. I give this film a 7 out of 10. If you like this review, leave a like, favorite, and follow for more favorite review content.